wanted to come on for just a little bit to say hello. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend. Hope your weekend's going great. Y'all, I was sitting here working on some late night crafting, working on some orders and painting some stuff up, and I thought, well, you know, I know I've got a lot of friends who stay up late, and I thought, well, we'll just see if anybody wants to come hang out tonight for a little while. I'm probably only going to be up for about 45 minutes, I guess. But just getting a couple of things done, and thought I'd come on and say hey and see if any of my late night ladies are up crafting and want to come hang out. Say hey when you get on. Let me know you're here. If you're catching this on replay, that's okay. Y'all, I'm just working on some orders. This is some stuff for my booth. That's what I'm working on tonight. So, hey, Miss Kathy. Hey, there's my late night ladies. I knew you guys would be up. Hey, girls. Hey, y'all. I'm just working on just doing some painting. And I thought I would see if you're in bed. Miss Janet, if you're in bed, girl, you go to bed. I'm just working on, hey, Miss Cindy. Hey, girl. I haven't seen you in forever, girl. Y'all, I'm just sitting here working on some stuff for my booth and working on, I got some orders I need to work on. So, that is it. I just thought I'd come on and like I said, if anybody wanted to say hello and chit chat, I am glad you are here. Hi, girl, there's Miss Annette. Miss Annette, hey girl. Y'all, I know I need to be in bed, but as my husband says, he tells people I'm a hamster. It's like nighttime comes and, you know, my little hamster wheel starts turning. So, it's okay. It's okay. I can't help it. It is what it is. What it is. You know, we're all. Oh, you just watched a parade with Mikey. Oh, Mikey, how's he doing? I have not watched him in a hot minute. Girl, I've been busy. I've been busy. But I am working on doing some ornaments. And y'all, these are some new ornaments that I have. I'm going to show you. I kind of started, I was already starting this, and I was sitting here painting, and I thought, you know, my friends would probably want to come hang out. This started out just like this. As I said, it's an ornament, okay? Hey, Aunt Deb, how are you? You're at the stock car races, girl? Girl, listen, been there, done that in my day. I have done that many times. My son used to race. So, girl. Okay, so y'all, I have these ornaments. These are new ornaments that they're not in the shop, in the store yet. So you guys are getting to see these, okay? They start out like this, okay, and they've got this little round, okay, and it's going to go on top of it, okay, to make the little ornament, okay? And then look how stinking cute is that little mouse. So cute. He is so cute. So we're going to Mod Podge him on here. Is what we're going to do. Hey, Miss Janelle. Miss Janelle, it's not late for you. Hey, Miss Melissa. Hey, girls, what are you? I thought there might be one or two of you, but there's more latent. You guys are like hamsters like I am. You guys have the hamster problem too. Where my husband says I can get up. And she said she was bored. See it, Deb? Look, you can sit at the stock car races and sit and watch a lady craft. Oh, yeah, we're Miss Janelle's out in Arizona, so y'all, it's still early. It's still early for her. Over here on East Coast, well, what time is it? My clock's blocked up here. It's 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock our time here on the East Coast with all my East Coast friends. I had a busy day today. We were doing stuff here at the house, and also I had lunch today. I had lunch with my friend Darlene. That she's on here, one of our crafting friends. She had ordered some stuff from my shop, and she lives pretty local. She probably lives 30 minutes away from me, but we met halfway and had lunch, and I had the best time. Y'all. It was so fun to get to see her. Oh, Janet, your sons are at the Grand Canyon, and they're driving. Oh, wow. I'd like to be on a trip like that. That would be, but I want to do it in my RV, because I like having my own little house I like having my own little house with me. Okay, y'all. I've got this cute little mouse, and I've got some other. This little mouse has friends. It's got family. I got a whole bunch of little mouse, and y'all, I printed them out on this mulberry paper. See here, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out, because the way this is, I can't sand it off, so I'm gonna have to cut it. But I printed these out on mulberry paper. So I'm gonna see how they go. Your pictures are, I bet they are, Miss Janet. I bet every pictures I've seen it's gorgeous out there, and it's on my bucket list to go out west, but until I can retire and my husband and I can get on the road and stay gone for any length of time, that's just how it goes. Okay, y'all, I'm going to Mod Podge this cutie patootie, and then it's perfect. Perfect. I tell you, perfect. I love it. Annette. Melissa's on vacation. Girl, I'm jealous. I need some beach time. I do. I need some. I thought I had my heat thing on. I bet Miss Cindy. See, my husband's been on all these trips. He's been on that, he's been to a lot of those national parks. And I know Glacier's one of his favorites, and he loves Banff. So one day we'll get to. So, but okay, waiting on my heat gun. But y'all, these cute little, I've got all these new little ornament frames and these little printouts. So we're going to make a couple of these. 1, 2, 3. Make sure I got all of them. But, you know, here's how these little ornaments start. Okay. And then I have some that are just, that are just the circles. But we are going to see how this goes. Janelle. Listen, girl, I would like to come before then because, you know, this working stuff, I don't like it. I don't like having to work. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it when this comes together. Okay, y'all, let me get this glue. Y'all, I'm loving this glue. Good night. Good night, girl. Go get some rest so you can go to church. Absolutely. Like I said, I'm a hamster at night, so. Okay. Get this glue. I'm going to glue this down now that I've done I've Mod Podged it down. And I'm going to seal this with spray sealer. So I'm not going to worry about Mod Podging the top of that right now because I'm going to hit it with some spray sealer. Miss Annette, this is Amazon's version of E6000. It's called B7000. And it's got a little bitty needle tip. And I like it when working on this this little wood stuff because the glue comes out fine. I know, Miss Janelle, I know work gets in the way, but yes, I got to have the money. Okay. Look how stinking cute, y'all. Is he not the cutest? Ah! Okay. Oh, I love that. Y'all, he's so cute. I'm gonna let this do. Yes, because it's in these little tubes, and this is more like a gel. It's thinner, so yes, it does. But like I said, these little packs, I bought like 4 or 5 of them at a time. And they only have like half an ounce in them, so they're not very big. But I like how they work. And then the other thing I use, I've got the Gorilla Clear grip, and I like it, but it comes out like the E6000 too. Okay, y'all, I've got this. I'm gonna let it sit here and dry. Okay, and then we will add. I'll put. It needs some white put around it. No, it does not. No, this stuff does not. It does not. Nope, it doesn't. And even the Gorilla Glue. It smells, but it's not as much as the E6000. And y'all, I don't even think I have any E6000 anymore. I think, like I said, you know, if you don't use it, dries up. So anyway, okay, what else? I've got some other. I got a couple of different ornaments here. I got these ornaments too that have the separate little, the separate top, so you can paint these a different color. And I printed some of these cardinals, oops, on mulberry paper too. That I was going to try on them. You put them on, yeah, they're cheap, Miss Annette. That B6000, it wasn't, they weren't very expensive. And I like them because, like I said, how little they are. And, like I said, that it's that tip. And it's got the little, it's got the thing that goes down in there so that it doesn't dry out. So, no, I really like it. Okay, y'all. I think I'm going to do one of these little plain ones real quick. One of these, the cardinal ones. And y'all, I am using my y'all, if you hear that ticking in the background, it's my ceiling fan. You've barely art glue. Girl, I've not used the barely. I've seen people use it, but I have not. I think I'm going to use white so it stands out a little more. But, I've tried all different kinds of glue, and because it all comes down to whatever works for you. That's all it is. Whatever works for you. And that just happens to work for me right now, doing working on the wood stuff. So, because I got tired of fighting with that big thing of E6000. It just... Okay, y'all. So I'm just putting some white. Just put some white. And then I've got this. Okay, this. Girl, listen, I do somewhere, but do not worry about it. You order whatever you need, girl. But yes, I do use, I would rather you get exactly what you get what you need. Okay. Okay, I think that needs a little thicker coat. That would be a good question, Miss Annette. I think I found them on the internet somewhere. Girl, I think it's one of those things that I can probably, I think it's one of those things I didn't pay for, so it's one of those things I found for free. So, girl, I will email the PDF to you. Okay, I just needed another coat of that white to shine through. But yeah, this one says First Christmas in Heaven, and this one says I'm always with you, always on my mind, forever in my heart, always in our hearts. Cardinals appear when loved ones are near. I'll hold you in my heart until I can hold you in heaven. So I thought these would be cute for my booth. Okay. Oops. Get some Mod Podge out here. So what's everybody been doing? How's your Saturday? You know, we were working out in the yard today, and like I said, I went and saw my friend, my crafty friend Darlene, and got to hang out with her today and have lunch. So, hey, Miss Cindy Reese, I saw Miss Darlene today at lunch. Girl, next time we got to call you. She came and picked up some stuff. Next time we'll call you and we'll all get together. Okay, y'all. I'm going to take this one. And I'm just going to get it. Make sure my little top here. Yeah, it's going to go right where I want it to go. I'll make sure it's straight. That's straight. And then I'm going to put my Teflon paper down here, and I'm just going to iron it on. Girl, listen, it was one of those things. Friday afternoon, she messaged me with an order, and she was off this weekend, and we met up for lunch, and that was about it. Oh, how cute. That's cute. Get my sand the edges off this one. Oh, that's cute. And it's going to get a little topper on it. Now I've got some green paint right here, so I'm just going to add green. I should have done red, but girl, I'm using what I got. And y'all been on these ornaments and stuff that I'm making. I've been using it instead of using hot glue. Because I know you guys are all like me. That your ornaments get put in the storage, the attic, everywhere. And I wanted to make sure that when you pulled this ornament out, that it wasn't, you know, that didn't fall apart. And I knew the hot glue sitting in the attic or a storage building, girl, that was going to get too hot. Okay, now this is another one that I'm going to seal. I'm going to do some spray sealer on it, and I'll spray them. Okay. Now, for these, now I like putting a little clip on it to hold it down. I just need to hold it down for just a little bit and let that cool, let that dry for a bit. Now, see if I got some board. I don't know about that. I like the use it. Hey, Miss Lynn. Hey, girl. Miss Lynn, we're just hanging out. I'm just up here working on orders and painting some ornaments. So, that is all I'm doing. Okay, I'll use this one. Let's see here. I've got some of these that have some blue in it. Yeah, he's cute. This one's cute. This little mouse. Hey, girl. Yes, Miss Lynn, I'm doing some late night crafting. Hello, Miss Kim. Hey, girl. Yeah, I thought, well, if I'm up and working up here, I was only going to be up here for a little while. And I thought, well, I'll come on and see if any of my late night friends want to come hang out. Miss Cindy, not as well as I wanted it to. So, yeah, not as well. But that's okay. I think everybody has said, the comments that I've gotten are that they love my stuff, but that it's just not, it wasn't time yet. So, as far as the stuff that, my Christmas ornaments, they really liked them, but people were looking for, fall stuff. So, that's okay. Yeah, I drew a circle because I'm only painting the inside of this white, and I'm going to paint the outside a different color. But I got to paint the inside white so that I can Mod Podge this down. But I wanted to make sure that I painted enough of it white yeah, so I'm a little sad that, like I said, my booth didn't do as well, but it's mainly Christmas because I was doing ornaments this year because my two big shows that come in November are they're Christmas shows. So I hated to make, because I knew I was going to make, do these for the Christmas show. And I didn't want to make stock for a couple of different shows. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But I am going to have to incorporate, I've got another one coming up this next weekend. And it's a fall one. And I've got to do, it's an apple festival. So I've got to add a bunch of apple stuff. Miss Cindy, thank you. I'm a little concerned about, I think it's going to do better. Because I have those grids because you have to see all the ornaments. But I'm going to do, this next show, I get to have my big tent. So I get to have my walls on it. So that will be better, because I think with the walls on it, it'll have the white in the background, the white walls. So I think with having something behind those grids, you could see them better. But, I keep watching like TikTok and Facebook of all these different, crafters about how to set your booth up to get people to come in your booth, and I just don't know how else to display my ornaments, because I feel like they need to hang so that people can see them. But hey, that's just me. It's just me. Okay, I went ahead and got some Mod Podge on that one, but we're going to paint, this one going to get painted blue. And I'm just painting it this blue called Shoreline. And blue. I just see, I'm so bad. I just sit here and put this out on I've got a glass mat here. And, I can scrape the paint when I'm done. And I'm just taking my makeup sponge and sponging it on. This has been the best thing I found. Painting these wood things. It just makes it easier, and you don't get paint globbed up, running down the sides. That's another thing I like about it. Let's see here. So my husband did tell me, though, we were at the last craft show we did, he said, some of these he hadn't seen yet, and he saw them all hanging up there, and he said, these look really nice. He said, they look like they've been professionally done. I went, he said, well, you know what I mean, like they were made, I said, oh, like by a machine or something? Yes. No. So, well, I said, I've been working really hard. Missing it, yes, I do have some kits with me. I bring kits with me. But I just to have, just in case, but I haven't, but I don't bring, it'll be a kit where it's got the wood, where they could paint their own, but like I don't have the paint, it's not a whole kit with like the paint brushes, the whole 9 yards. It's just the, it's just the wood. I know, Miss Lynn, that's what I said. They were professional by me. I bet it's as professional as he's going to get when he gets. But, everybody's just been saying, Christmas it's too early, it's too early. And I'm like, it's not what Hobby Lobby says. Hobby Lobby says that it's Christmas. Oh, y'all, I'm anxious to give y'all a review. I did go to Hobby Lobby today. I had to get some paint. I was out of a color. And y'all know I used the Deco Art Americana. Well, they were out of the color that I use. And I had to get the Crafters collection. So my friend Carrie, y'all know Carrie from Craftin' Sweets. She's been buying it lately. And she says that it's really good. So I'm anxious to see, because I don't have any of it, and so I'm anxious to see how it performs against my Deco Art Americana. So, does anybody else use the Hobby Lobby paint? Do you guys you got any reviews on it? As I said, I haven't. Crafters Collection, y'all, and it's 49 cents. So, I'm all about a deal, y'all, so. This color I got is called Autumn Harvest. And the color I was just about out of was the burnt orange. And look, and this bottle, this is a shiny bottle and this is a matte bottle as far as the bottle itself. So, they look the exact same color. So, we shall see. We shall see, y'all. Okay, so let me get my little fella here. Let me get my little mouse here and put him on. Let me go ahead and get him Mod Podged on. Let me get him on here straight. You love the burnt, yeah, I love the burnt orange too. And like I said, my Hobby Lobby was out of it. And I need it for some fall stuff. And that's why I grabbed this. And like I said, it's called Autumn Harvest was the closest color. Okay, y'all. All I did was Mod Podge him on here. Oh, he's cute. Okay. And I'm going to add, before I glue this down, I'm going to take, I've got some white on this sponge. At least I think there's still. And I'm just going to take some white. And y'all, we're just going around. I'm just going around the edge here. And I'm going to drop it. And then I'm going to go around. I'm going to go around the inside of this ring here. Go around the inside and the outside both. And then, like I said, y'all, I'll seal all this. I'll spray some sealer on it afterwards. I can do that tomorrow. Let's go ahead and I'm going to put some white around the edge of this one too. I just kind of wanted to tone. I'm going to okay. He's cute. He is cute. Okay, let me get this glued. Like I said, y'all, I would definitely suggest use a different, don't use hot glue on your ornaments, because these are things y'all store and it goes into a hot attic or a hot storage building, so use glue that's not going to melt. Use glue that's not going to melt. Let me get that lid back on because I don't want that stuff drying up. Okay, here's our little mouse. Oh, he's cute. Okay, so far, get that one. I think that's done. Okay, I did this little mouse, and then I've done this little mouse, and then I've done these little. This one here needs some get a little white around the edge of this one too. Just for it to let him stand out just a little bit. Those are cute. I know, Miss Janelle, I love the little mouse. I think he's cute. Like I said, I'm going to spray these to seal them. Those are cute, y'all. Those turned out cute. Who knew my little mouse friends would be so cute? I didn't know. That's cute. That needs to be red. Another color I'm about out of. Let's see. Okay. Miss Kathy, I printed these on mulberry paper, and I just bought it online. Miss Heather from Creating with Love and Grace is the one that told me about it. I just found it's on Amazon, just mulberry paper, and I just bought a pack of it. And y'all, I printed it on my laser printer. Is all I did. Just printed them on the laser printer. The mulberry paper. Now I had to lay them on. I had to tape it, like this is my regular copy paper, and I had to tape the mulberry paper, tape it onto it, and send it through my printer that way, because this mulberry paper is thin, so you've got to tape it to a piece of paper when you run it through your printer. Okay, just so you know. That's my tip for today. Oh, Miss Kimberly. Oh, the glue. The glue I'm using is called B7000, and I get it on Amazon. I guess it's the Temu Amazon version of E6000. But it works really good. But you can use any glue. You can use E6000. You can use I've got the Gorilla Glue. You just need something other than hot glue, because the hot glue melts, and that other stuff's not going to melt. You know, when you've got it, you know, stored. You know, when it comes to ornaments and things like that, that's going to be stored in hot places. You know, if you keep your stuff, if your area where you store your Christmas stuff is cool, then I'll use hot glue. You like tissue paper? Well, Miss Kathy, it's like doing it with tissue paper, but the mulberry paper is it's a little thicker. You know, it's thicker. I'm getting an extra. This mulberry is really thin. I mean, it's thin, but a little extra on these. I just want to make it really bright white, so that when this goes on it, it really stands out. It really stands out. Okay, y'all, we're gonna use red. Use red. Y'all, I'm using my. I keep a little basket. Okay, so that what I do is once I use it, I'll cut the end off of it, of the other color, and just keep using it. Okay. It keeps me keeps me from using, because I'm not the type to go down and wash them. I need to, but I would rather, they're inexpensive enough, and like I said, I'm keeping on using them. Trying to get as much use out of them as I can. Now these are going to be this little ornament set will be in. I'll get them. Well, I've used my set that I cut, so I don't have anything to take a picture of now. I'll have to get I'll have to cut some more, but these will be in my shop. These little ornaments, these little scalloped ornaments. But I think they're going to be cute. And the red, this red, it's a really rich red. This is called Tuscan red. Okay. So anybody got any plans for tomorrow? What are you doing? Is everybody out enjoying the weather? Today was beautiful. Like I said, we were outside working. We were trying to we've got an above ground pool, and the leaves are starting to fall. Okay. And but it's still too warm outside to close the pool. So, we had to get a cover to go on the pool. It's just a net. It's a net. So that, like, if it rains, water still goes through it. We still keep the pump on, everything's still flowing underneath it. But we had to put something to keep the leaves out of the pool, the leaves that are falling, because they were clogging up the skimmer, and it was just it's been a whole thing. Just trying to keep my husband goes out there 2 and 3, 4, 5 times a day cleaning the pool skimmer. So we had to do something to kind of give him a break, because it's been clogging up the skimmer. And so oh goodness, Miss Kathy, good girl, we need some here. We've not had rain. It's been a while, but we had so much rain this year in general. It's kind of been nice, but I know, like, everything, like the yard, The ground's real hard, and I feel like we need a good soaking rain. Need a good soaking rain around here. That is for sure. I don't think we've got anything coming anytime soon. Okay, some Mod Podge here in the center. Okay. And Miss Kathy, mine is too. My grass is brown and crunchy too. Yes, our grass is like that too. That's what I'm saying. We need a good soaking rain. I got something on that, y'all. I'm black. A little speck of something got in that. Okay, now this one I'm gonna do these cute little mice. I'm gonna cut that. And you got, hey, when I put this kit together, these little mice, you'll get a set of these to go with these ornaments too. So if you're interested, like I said, I'll be putting those up sometime. I don't know when, but if you're interested, shoot me a message. Like I said, and I can send you the info, but I'll get them up sometime, probably the first of the week. But I just wanted to try these because I thought these were so cute. Oh, hello, Miss Elizabeth. Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday to you. Girl, I'm just doing some late night crafting to get ready for working on some stuff for my next show. And I thought, well, I will come see if any of my friends want to come hang out and sit and socialize. Hey, Miss Beth. Hey, girl. Exactly. I know. I hope it's been a good birthday weekend. Oh, look at that. So cute. So cute. Well, y'all, and we're going to, okay, I'll get my white, okay, and I'm going to hitting the sides with the white. Just going around the edges, the white around the scallops. Now I'm going to take the ring here, and I'm going to go around it. Yeah, this would look cute too. If you used gold and maybe did some rub and buff to antique these, that would be cute too. Y'all, I'm out of rub and buff too, so I've not used Rub and Buff in a hot minute, so I have not gotten any more. I don't use it that often, but yes, that Rub and Buff would be cute. Like I said, to give it some antique look. Give that one up. Okay, y'all. Here's what happens when you mess up. You take a little wet wipe when you mess up. Thank you, Miss Beth. When you mess up, okay. Wet wipe got that up. Okay, glue out here. Let's see. Get this glued down. Let me show you guys how we're doing here. I like these little ornaments are cute. And you could do anything, like I said, anything that you pull off the internet, you could, or I'm sure you guys, if you've got other printables, anything would look cute with these. Okay. Get that glue put back on. Oh, Miss Elizabeth. Perfect to it. See, then it was meant to be, because I don't normally come on late. Okay, y'all. So that one's got a glue. But how cute are these? I think they're cute, y'all. Love it. I love it. Y'all, I'm just trying to do some. I got one more. And they're just different. There's just these little mice. I like him. He's cute. He's cute. Miss Beth, I am gonna put these on my in my shop. You'll get the ornaments, the wood. They come like this, girl. Okay, you'll get this, and you'll get a set of some of these. So I'm gonna do 4 of the ornaments, and then you'll get a set of 4 of the little mice. You like the green? You like the green? Y'all, I was gonna do this peachy color. This is a new color I got today at Hobby Lobby. And it's called Tea Berry. And got it for some different ornaments I'm doing. I'm going to try this. Hey, girl. Hey, Miss Cindy. Hey, girl. But yeah, y'all, these little mice are so cute. I think they are adorable. I think they're going to work. I think they'll do really well. I hope. At least I know that. I hope they're going to do really well at my Christmas shows. Oh, and I did this one. I did this one. The cardinal. It says First Christmas in Heaven. Okay. Yeah. Paint the center white. That's why I laid that round piece down and I drew my circle, my inner circle, so I know how much to paint of this inside. Since I'm painting the outer a different color. You love the cardinals? I love the cardinals too. And I've got some different, that's something else I've got. I got some different ones of those cardinals too. Tomorrow I got to work on, I've got a class coming up that I'm doing, a craft night for a lady. And we're going to be doing those, the reindeer and the snowman and a scarecrow. So my husband and I went and picked up the wood today so that he can cut. So we can cut those. So I can get everything ready to go for that one. Okay. Let that dry, and we're going to start painting this one. Too late to order what, Miss Elizabeth? Which one? If you're talking about my monthly craft night, y'all, it's tomorrow night. So, but the next one is in October, and it is I can't remember. Maybe the October the 19th. Can't remember off the top of my head, but it's posted. It's posted on my main page. I probably need to pin that. I don't think I've got it pinned. But I posted it a couple of days ago, so you could look back and see the post for it. And it's also on my website too for longbriarcottage.com. The monthly Zoom is on my website too, and you can order the kit from there for October. October is going to be our scarecrow with a little pitchfork. He is so cute, y'all. So that would be a good time to get that kit and be able to do it together. It's a cutie. Now, I love this. It's a pinky coral. I don't know, it's a coral color, but it's called tea berry. I like this paint. I like this color. I like the paint too, but I like the color. It's kind of, oh, it looks orange in this light. Y'all, this light's horrible, but it's more of a coral color. And I think it's going to look cute. It's going to look cute with this mouse. This mouse has that color. It has this color in it, so I think it's going to be cute. Yeah, this would be a fun one to do, to get these to do to do your own craft night, have your friends or family over. These little ornaments these are cute. And again, people get intimidated, but I think the painting on this is real simple. So I think this would be a good project to do with with your friends. Okay. 11 o'clock. And we'll finish this right here, and then I am going to bed. It is late. It's 11:15 my time, y'all. Okay. Get this up here. Oh, I like that color. Like I said, it looks orange, but it's not orange. It's coral. It's really it's a coral color. This light is not good. Hey, Miss Tammy. Hey, girl. How are you? That's cute. Okay, let me get my Mod Podge on here. Okay. Miss Tammy, we're making I'm painting Christmas ornaments. I'm painting a set of Christmas. Show you just a second what we got going here. Okay. So, Tammy, here's what we've been doing. We've got these little mice. Aren't they cute, y'all? And then this one's different. This one's just solid round. Aren't they cute? Okay, now we're using this little mouse here. And we're going to cut it out. because the way this goes in the center, I can't sand it. So, and I printed these out on my printer. Okay, I used mulberry paper that I got off Amazon. Is all I did, and then printed these myself. So let me get this straight here. Oh yeah, that color is so cute. Oh, he's so cute. These little mice are so cute, y'all. Get this ironed down. Look how cute. Oh, so cute. Y'all, that color I use is called Tea Berry. Tea Berry. Let's see here. Some more white paint out here. We're gonna add some. Give it some paint around the edges here. Now, like I said, I'm just using my sponge, just going around the edges here. And then I'm taking the center circle that's going to go, it's going to go down here to cover up the edges of this. And I'm just going around it too. You know, just hitting it with some, and like I said, if you guys could, you could distress these with some rub and buff to make them look distressed. Or some wax. Some wax would look, again, to make it look old-timey. Okay. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Okay, and then I didn't put Mod Podge on him because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these tomorrow. I'll take them outside and seal them, do some spray, some matte, some clear matte over the top of them to keep them, to seal them. You know, I'm just using this glue. Like I said, don't use hot glue because depends on where you store your Christmas stuff. Hot glue melts, okay? So just remember that. I love these. I think these are so cute, y'all. I think the little, when I cut these, I cut one of these just to see, but I think I like I like the little scalloped ones. I think I like the scalloped ones better. What do you think? I like this. I like these scalloped, the scalloped edges. But they have, I got the plain one too, but aren't those cute, y'all? I think they're cute. I think they're so cute. I think they're precious. I think the little mice are so cute. So, anyways, well, that's all I have. I just wanted to come on tonight while I was up here and making these and say hello. And like I said, I hope you've had a great weekend. Hope you've had fun. Hope you go do something tomorrow to have a great night, a great finish to your weekend. Thank you, Miss Janelle. Thank you, girl. Like I said, I think they're so cute. I think the green's my favorite. I think the green. I like him there with the little snowman. Actually, he's there with a bunny. It's a little bunny. But he's cute. They're all cute, y'all. So, anyways, I wanted to come on, like I said, and say hey and make those with you guys tonight. And hope you have a great rest of your evening. That's right, Miss Janelle, Miss Kathy. I will see you guys tomorrow night, because tomorrow night is our monthly Zoom night. And so we're going to be working on our little Halloween project. So we'll have that for tomorrow night. So I can't wait to see you guys then. So I love you guys. Have a great rest of your evening. Good night, guys. And we will see you later on. We'll see you again. Hey, Miss Elizabeth, I'm just getting off of here. I've been on here painting doing little ornaments. We made these cute little mouse ornaments. So make sure, Alex, I'll post a picture and I'll post a link for these. Like I said, if you're interested in those, definitely. So, but thanks for coming on, Miss Elizabeth. You'll have to watch the replay, okay? You'll have to watch us make these cute little mouse ornaments. So, but hope you have a good evening. Y'all get a good night's sleep, and we'll see you later.